This is a video of the Samsung Galaxy S and how it feels to me at first glance. And based on the video, if I'm looking at the screen right now, you can see that the Samsung screen is really shiny. When you turn it on, and which I will do that later, you will see the effect of the Super AMOLED screen, and you'll just see how beautiful it is. Also, the phone looks very much like the iPhone, except for the Samsung logo here, and the two extra buttons at the bottom, and the square button here. It is quite thin. See? I don't have very thick fingers, so I'm telling you that the Samsung is thin. And the back of the phone is also as shiny. You can actually see me here. Hi! There's the Google logo. There's the Samsung logo here as well. And here is the camera, which is capable of taking high definition videos and 5 megapixel size photos. At the top of the phone, you have your headphone jack and the USB jack, which is where you get to charge the phone with. Here's the on button, and when you click the on button, the AMOLED screen goes on, and it is wow bright. Click it again, AMOLED screen goes off. I can also click this button, and AMOLED screen goes on. To unlock it, I have to swipe that screen away. Let me do that again. On it, and to unlock it, swipe the screen away. And it reminds you of the iPhone, except of course it has a Google search bar at the top. These are the idle screens, and I've customized them to my own liking. Basically, it is customizable by clicking on the applications, and note that I have actually downloaded several applications to play with. But what you can do is, after you've downloaded applications, you typically get to drag them and put them on the idle screen. Now, let me try dragging my files, which I haven't dragged, to the second page of my idle screen. So what do? I'll just click on it, and my idle screen turns up. I can pull it, dump it here, let go, and there it appears. Yeah? To get rid of that thing again, I can put it here and trade that. However, that does not delete my applications, which is fine. If I wanted to delete any of my applications, I'll just go back to the application page. I'll click on this button here. I'll click on edit here, and then I get to delete them. Alright, but let's not go into details. I've actually customized this according to my preference of usage, and my first page is basically my social page. I have Twitter, Gmail, the internet icon here. My camera is here. I have Facebook here, Foursquare. However, Foursquare doesn't really work that well on the Android here on the Samsung Galaxy S. I've got YouTube here. I've got my gallery here. Let me make that bright again. I've got Gtalk. Maps are here, and my Android market's here. And I've put clock there because it's practical to have it on the first page. Yeah. The next page is actually my other basic junk. I've got Epicurious. I love Epicurious. It is also available on the iPhone, and that's how I learned about it. By the way, I do not own an iPhone. My husband has an iPhone. There's Wikidroid, which connects you to Wikipedia. Speed test, because I'm always checking how fast my internet is. Power Manager. Now, I use Power Manager because this phone typically eats up batteries. It's a resource eater, and so Power Manager actually helps me keep it in check so that my battery doesn't drain out too quickly. I have Astro File Manager, Advanced Task Killer, Google Translate is here, a memo page, my music player here. I've got 2 Bibles here, and Audico ebook, and this thing called Biorhythms. My third page is typically games. basically. They're quite fun. Phone is here. Keypads like that. The call logs. Favorites, which I didn't actually build in, but there's your frequent thing, and I guess I could actually call them my favorites eventually. And my contact list. Yay. Well, if you have an iPhone, you'll find that it feels a bit like an iPhone with additional non-iPhone features. For example, the fonts are customizable, which is really cool. Let me see if I can get some screenshots of the customized fonts in a while, or in another blog post. But I really like the fact that I get to change the wallpaper as well, and there's something called live wallpapers. Live wallpapers are wallpapers that can move. I can choose from blue sea, and the wallpaper will load, and you see there are bubbles that glow if you click on them. Woo! So cute. I set it up, and they glow if I click on them. Wow, so cute. Yeah, let me get another wallpaper, which is quite cool. But I guess live wallpapers are more, they eat batteries as well. That's what I think. Grass. Grass is cool because it actually follows the time. So if it's late at night, you have a dark grass wallpaper, and as the sun rises, it will turn into light. So that's really cool as well. Yeah, so let me stick with this wallpaper, and with that, I think this video is long enough. It gives you a first glance of what the Samsung Galaxy looks and feels like. How big is it in my hands? I think it is just nice for my hands. If you read from the other bloggers who are also writing about the reviews, the Maxis 10 bloggers, some of them say that it's a bit too big for their hands and not really practical, but I think it's just nice for me. Maybe it's because I'm a woman. Pardon the voice and pardon the sniffling. I am not feeling very well. But otherwise, yep, nice phone to hold, quite sturdy. Yeah, yep, looks a lot like the iPhone, very much. Let's go back later.